Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning, Thursday, 29th of February, a unique day every 4 years. Isn't it awesome to be with you this morning for Coffee with God? Trust you got a decent cup of coffee and you made it yourself so that you know you'll enjoy it. If you have your Bibles, turn to Luke chapter 10, verse 19. Lukas 10, vers 19. Jesus says, "Look, I have given you the authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. Nothing at all will harm you." Remember in the garden, a snake came and Eve and Adam fell for his guise, his lies, and his temptation, and with deadly consequences for all of mankind after that. Jesus talks to the 72 that he sent out, and he says to them, man, you've come back and you're on a high, you're riding this wave of success. I want to say to you, and I want to affirm, I've given you power over the enemy. And we need to take that today, because you and I often find ourselves in a garden. Remember Jesus? He was in the Garden of Gethsemane, and his soul and his spirit was sorely tempted, and he was battling and saying to God, please let this cup pass past me. Carry out your will here and do the right thing is so difficult for me, but not my will, your will be done. And I want to believe the devil was near there in those times of feeling down, feeling doubt, feeling anxiety and anxious about what's coming, what we think is coming. And remember, your anticipation of a negative event is always overly exaggerated. It's oftentimes never as difficult or as hard as what you imagine it to be. Not in the case of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, I don't think. But Jesus was able to withstand. He had the power of the Spirit in him to say, in spite of what I fear is coming, what I dread is going to happen to me, the emotional pain of rejection and standing alone and having God even turn his back on Jesus Christ for the first time in eternity, to be completely alone on a cross carrying sin that's not yours. And yet he had the ability through the Spirit's power in his flesh to say, not my will be done, but yours. Isn't that an awesome thought? And then he says here to us, just so amazing. I have given you the authority to trample on snakes and scorpions. Those things that are seeking to bring harm to us, those people, those situations, those circumstances, those events that have been created by Satan to get you down, to make you down. So this Thursday, this 29th of February, this special day, extra day that's given to us this year, let's not fear. Let's realize that, man, that which is happening around me with the Spirit of God, not on my own, with the Spirit of God in me, I can trample on any snake and or scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy. Trust that you have a wonderful Thursday, and Lord willing, see you tomorrow morning.